Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to continue our discussion on the leftover topics under the decision control statements in C. In the previous video, we have seen the if and else statements. And in today's video, we are going to cover the nested if and the else if ladder in C. So let us first understand what is nested if. An if statement written inside another if statement. Let me write the syntax so that you will get a better understanding of it. If there is some condition and we will write another if some condition and set of statements. Okay, nested if doesn't mean there can be only two if statements. There can be any number of if statements present inside another if statement. Not only if statements but also in the else part. For example, if we are writing like this, for example, if this is an if statement, then the following part will be else. Else. And inside this else block, we can also include another if statement. Like this. And inside this, we can write another if statement. And we can also include the else part here. This else part corresponds to this if. So I hope you got some idea regarding the nested if structure. It looks confusing, but it is not. Let me demonstrate it with an example. Let us first declare a variable age. Let us assign some value to it. Okay, so I am going to write a program that will check the age, and if the age is less than 13, then a person is considered to be a kid, and if the age is greater than 13, then a person is going to be treated as a teenager, and if the person is above 18 years of age, he is going to be treated as an adult. Okay, so let us write it. So let us write the first condition: if age greater than 13, then we cannot directly say that the person is adult. We have to check whether he is also greater than 18. Then inside this we are going to write if age is greater than 18. Okay, so if this is the case, then we will print okay. So if a person is not above 18, that means he is below 18. Then it also means that the person is greater than 13 years of age. Therefore, in the else part we can write okay. If age is greater than 13, then these statements will be executed. Now, since if is written, the condition will be checked again. Here, as we know, if the age is greater than 13, then we are checking whether the age is greater than 18 also. If this is the case, then this statement will be executed. If not, this statement will be executed. Understood? But to enter this area, the age should be above 13. Alright? So let us scroll down. If the person is not above 13 years of age, then we can write else part here. Else you are a kid. Let us trace it down once again. Okay, so the person is greater than 13, then he will enter this if block. This if block. Here again another condition is checked. whether the age is also greater than 18. If the age is greater than 18 here, then this will be printed. Otherwise, this will be printed. Understood? If the age is greater than 13 only, this condition can be checked. Otherwise, if this condition fails, its corresponding else statement will be executed. This one, which will print you are a kid. If this condition is true, then this condition will be checked, but this else part will be ignored. So here another condition will be checked greater than 18, and if this condition fails, then this else part will be executed. Now let us compile and run to see what output we can expect from this. Now since we have assigned the value 10 here, let us check what will happen. You are a kid. So 10. So the condition directly fails here. So the else part will be executed. Now let us assign 14 to it. Now since here 14 is greater than 13, this condition becomes true. And again this condition will be checked. And as we know 14 is not greater than 18, the else part will be executed. That means you are a teenager. Let us run and see. Yes, exactly, you are a teenager. Now let us keep this as 19. Let us compile and run. You are an adult. Okay, so I hope you have understood the flow of program. Here 19 is greater than 13. So this condition will be checked again. That is 19 greater than 18. It is also true. So this will be printed. And this else part will not be executed since this if statement is true. And once this if statement ends, this else part will not be executed because this if statement, this big if statement has been executed. Alright, so this was about the nested if structure. Now let us understand else if ladder. Let me first write the syntax for it. If so, this is the syntax for it. Now remember, you can include any number of else if statements. Now let us understand the working of it. First, the condition here will be checked. If the condition fails, then the corresponding else part to this if will get executed. That is this else. And inside this else, we have written this if. So again the condition will be checked here. And if the condition of this is not true, then its corresponding else will get executed. That is this one. And again the condition here will be checked. And if the condition is true, the statements written in this block will get executed. And if the condition fails, then its corresponding else, that is this one, will get executed. So in a nutshell, only one of the following blocks will be executed. For example, if this statement fails, this will be executed. And if this statement is true, then only this will be executed. Its corresponding else will not be executed. And this will not be checked. Only this will be executed. And if this fails, this will be executed. If this also fails, this will be executed. Otherwise, this gets executed. Now let us understand this with an example. So in this example, we'll take a variable a, and based on the value of variable a, we are going to print a particular statement. So if a is 0, equal to is comparison operation. If a is 0, then we will print a is 0. And now let us write else if. Now we will check if a is 1. If a is 1, let us print a is 1. Let us write another else if. A is 2. And if none of them is true, then let us write else part. In this we shall write A is neither 1 nor 2 and nor 0. Okay. Let us assign some value to this variable A and see how our program executes. Let us assign 0. Compile and then run. A is 0. So here, as you can see, if this so here you can clearly see if this statement is true, then only this will be printed and rest all the else statements will be ignored. Now let us write A as 1. Let us see what happens. A is 1. As you can see, this condition fails. So this else will get executed. Here again the condition will be checked, and if it is true, then this will be printed and rest all will be ignored. Let us write A equal to true. Here also same thing is happening. Here all the conditions are failing and here the condition is true, so this is getting printed and this part is ignored. Now let us assign some other value, say 10. Let us compile and run. A is neither 1 nor 2 nor 0. So here as you can see, the condition fails here, it also fails here, it also fails here. So finally this else block will be executed. I hope from this example you have understood how the else if ladder works. In our next video, we will discuss the different types of loops present in C. Thank you for watching.